Good evening, everyone. Today, the topic that I'm going to explore is ontology. First, do you know what is the ontology? Well, the definitions of ontology is the branch of philosophy that study existence. It is an attempt to understand the very nature of existence, reality, being, and becoming. Well, the simple example for this topic is about love. Every individual might know what is love. What is the really definition of love? They might know about it. But ontology asks, is love a real thing or just an idea that in our mind? Additionally, it asks how that it insists. Okay, so ontology is more deeper. Ontology is deeper, and let me compare to different people that understand the ontology and the one that do not interpret the ontology. The first, the individual that interpret about ontology, they often consider who they are really and they know what they are looking for. On the other hand, the one that do not consider the ontology, they just think it's just a temporary. We do not acquire to concern about it, so they spend their life as a unnecessary failure. So now, shall we look at the church from ontological perspective? First, how do you think, what is the existence for church? Well, nowadays, numerous people often consider church as a physically building, church as a structure. But one thing that we have to know is church as being no structure. The real principle of church is church belongs to God and is a spiritual family. So it is clearly demonstrated that church is being, not a structure. The being of the church is its existence as a body of believer. So is it not just a material building, material structure? The second thing that we have to consider is church exists before building. In fact, that Matthew chapter 16 verse 18 demonstrates the church exists in God's plan before any building is made. So, ontology asks, what is the existence of church? The answer is quite simple, is that the people, their faith, and God present it exists first. So the building is just a temporary physical expression, but the church ontologically, church is being not just a structure, and building is optional, but being is essential. That's it how we look at the church from ontological perspective. In conclusion, ontology asks what exists and what is the nature of its existence. Well, I would like to leave you with one question. What is human existence? Thank you.